All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We are back with the second 2-box rip of the Donruss 2023 Elite Blaster. And if you joined me on the last one, which was my first video ever, I explained that I'm not an expert here. I'm just a guy who wants to rip some boxes. I've watched other people and I love what they do. They are way more of an expert than I am. If you're looking for, in-depth information on these cards and the sets, that's not me. I'm just here to have fun, share what I rip out of these boxes, because I love watching other people rip just to see what they get and to see their reactions. And I figured, hey, I'm ripping these. I might as well share what I am getting. And I also buy and sell vinyl records, so I'm into like the collectibles business. And I also co-host a podcast, a self-development podcast of a life philosophy on how to live on how to live a life of overall wellness. That's basically what we're about here. With that podcast. And so from time to time, I'll be sharing some experiences around that, some tips on how to live a better life, a more optimal life, to live a more content life. We're just here with cards and spiritual lessons. So if you're here for that, great. If you're here just for the cards, that's cool too. If you're here for in-depth information, I'm not the dude. But please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy my rips. Again, like I lost my freaking knife, so I've been using this knife just to cut these boxes open. So my last video, we pulled a CJ Stroud Disco, which is pretty cool, and a Will Levis rookie numbered card right after the Tannehill numbered card, which was pretty fun. So again, like I bought these off Walmart for $27, and we can judge at the end whether it was worth it. The last rip to me was worth it. I got that CJ. I think that probably paid for the entire rip. Got some Spellbounds in there. I shared some stories about the Chargers. I'm a Chargers fan. We just hired Jim Harbaugh, which, it's so funny because my co-host on the self-development podcast, which is called Wise, if you want to go take a listen, is WISEWHYS. He's a Steelers fan, or was, or has been growing up. And I remember, I don't know if you guys remember the game, but I think it was the game where they needed a kick to win. I think it was in overtime. And the Steelers kept jumping off sides. This was when Rivers was still with the teams a couple years ago, maybe 3 or 4. And when the Chargers won, it was like all the Chargers fans were happy, because we don't really have a lot to be happy about, or to celebrate. And his name's Alexander. He said to me, he was like, "It's like you guys won the damn Super Bowl." And I mean, to be honest, it was. We have very little to celebrate. And this Jim Harbaugh thing, it feels like just whole new energy coming into as being a fan. There's a lot to look forward to, a lot of expectations being set, and within self-development, within my self-growth practice, if you don't know, expectations do lead to disappointment. So part of my practice is to try not to have expectations. And by doing that, you try to live in neutrality. You try not to have too many preferences. It's okay if you do. It's okay if you do have preferences about how things happen and work out in your life. Just know that there's a cost to it. So if you're emotionally investing into something happening, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Because if that doesn't happen, you're kind of emotionally manipulating yourself in a way. So there's my little tidbit for this episode here. So here we go. I like the kid reporter on the front. It kind of blocks off the first card. So we got Justin Fields on the full throttle. What are the Bears going to do with Justin Fields? Or do you think they're going to draft a quarterback? I think they have to with the first pick, unless they're going to trade down. But again, like I mentioned, I'm not too into the NFL and other teams. I have been in the past. but I haven't really watched the NFL in general in a year or two. So anyway, Justin Fields. Holy crap, we got an autograph. I was not I was not expecting that. A rookie autograph by Drew Sanders of the Broncos, 33 out of 249. Wow. Okay. That is such a surprise. I feel like I personally don't really pull a lot. Not that I have a lot of experience. I've maybe opened about less than 20 boxes outside of recording it. So and I haven't pulled an autograph out of a box that shouldn't have an autograph, if that makes sense. So that's cool. His signature looks like they put it on backwards, unless he's a lefty. I don't know. It's a weird angle to write. He must be a lefty, because usually your signatures slant this way. It's not sticky, so that's a weird signature. Okay, Drew, but it does look like it's a D, so he probably is a lefty. But that is awesome. Okay. Again, I'm gonna sleeve these after. I don't know if this is sacrilegious by not sleeving them right away, but I just don't want to take up more of your time. I'm already talking about self-development stuff. Nick Bosa in the Super Bowl next week. I'm a big Joey Bosa fan, obviously being a Chargers fan, but it seems like his brother is a little bit better. And I don't know, Joey's always injured. It sucks. Here we go. We got a Spellbound. We got another Tua. In the last 2-box rip of Elite, we got both of the O's. So now we have the A, the last A. Got Justin Fields, again, Patrick Surtain, and Isaiah Pacheco in the Super Bowl. Again, I'm not rooting for the Chiefs. Not rooting for the Chiefs. And I am not a fan of the whole Taylor Swift thing. I know a lot of people aren't, but a lot of people are. And there's even some conspiracy rumors out there around, the whole thing being like a staged event, which I would not put it past all that. But anyway, because there is an election and how that could sway things. But here we go. I saw red. We got Mekhi Blackman, 174 out of 299. That is a nice looking card, man. On the aspirations. That is gorgeous. Hopefully you guys can see how gorgeous that is. I wish it was a Charger. Wish it was a Herbie. Sauce Gardner, Jamar Chase. I think we had all those guys on base in the last one. I love Justin Herbert, big fan. I love Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen is my boy. I've lived in North Carolina for a bit, and in and around the Greensboro area where he was from. So there's that tie. Makes it even better for me anyway, just living near where he was from. Justin Fields. I'd have to see this. Did we just pull this same card? It's in this pile. Or was it my imagination? Justin Fields. Okay, it wasn't. All right. So we got 2 of the same card. Has that happened to any of you guys? Out of the same box, you get 2 of the same, not base, but 2 of those cards. Again, I'm not trying to think of what the hell they're called. Parallel cards. Pittman. We got Ritter, Pittman, Cooper. I don't think Cooper's new, but I think we got all the other ones before. Not that it matters. And I was asking, oh my God, thank God it's not another Justin Fields. Devin Duvernay. I feel like I'm leaning a lot over here. I'm trying not to. My setup is crooked, so I have to kind of lean at an angle and sit at an angle and talking into a mic at an angle. I think I tend to go this way, but Devin Duvernay. We got Sidney Brown, a rookie for the Eagles. Don't know who that is. Drake London. Terry McLaurin. I liked Terry McLaurin. I would choose him in fantasy a lot. when I played. I don't really know how he did this past year, but we got Spellbound of Jalen Hurts. I kind of wish it was another Tua. Not that I like Tua, but we've gotten 3 so far. Kenneth Walker, Damian Pierce, Myles Garrett. I think I have 3 Myles Garretts already in my collection. Again, I'm starting to lean. Here we go. Kenny Pickett on the disco. Steelers quarterback. I think this is his 2nd year. My other, I was talking about, I think in the last video, I was talking about how my younger sister and her husband are Miami Dolphins fans. My older brother-in-law is a Steelers fan. And I was talking about my co-host on the podcast is a Steelers fan too. So we got Stephon Diggs, Jared Goff, Aiden Hutchinson. We got him. That's the last card in last break. Or rip. You know, I'm not a huge fan of these cards. Is this the same guy? Who was the last guy we just... It was Justin Fields. It was... Yes, it was. How crazy is that? Another Devin Duvernay. So we got... on the full throttle. That's crazy. We got Derek Carr on the disco. I'm not a big Derek Carr fan, you know, of course, being in the AFC West. The dude, I don't know. I mean, maybe he's okay now that he's not on the Raiders, but I don't know. I think he's overrated. Austin Eckler, my boy, I'm not sure he's sticking around with the Chargers. I would love if he was like, if he was in a tandem with like a bruiser. Like, I feel like that is his optimal place, not to be the main guy. So I wouldn't mind if he stuck around, but he's not going to get paid what he wants. So who knows? He probably will not. So we got Jalen Hurts. Okay, I swear, we just got this S card. I need to look. I'm sorry. Yes, we did. What is with getting all the same cards? This is crazy. Lamar Jackson, T. Higgins, Jerry Jeudy. I know, I'm probably not opening up these packs the right way, the way other people do. I'm a noob. So, here we go. Emmanuel Forbes on the rookie for the Commanders, the Commies. I don't know who he is, but that's a nice card. We got Kelsey, not a fan. There's my boy Joey Bosa, Angry Bosa on the base, and Chris Godwin. All right, we got this fabulous Kid Reporter card, man. Here we go. We got Field Vision, T.J. Watt. Okay, so I did have a question on whether this color matched the color of the unis or of the team, and it does. So you have the green, but then you have the color. Because on the last, I had a Bengals card. I can't remember who it was, but it was their color there. So, cool card. And then it's followed by Valami Fehoko Jr. for the Dallas Cowboys, 275 out of 625. That is beauty. On the status. And we got Nick Chubb and Geno Smith. Geno, you know, I'm surprised he did as well as he did. I feel like him and who was the guy on the Chargers that had his lung punctured. I always forget. I always get him and Geno Smith mixed up because to me they're kind of the same person, but same type of quarterback. So here we go. Will McDonald, rookie for the Jets. That is a beauty too. That is aspirations, man. I love these aspiration cards. I love that. You know, being in print for a little bit in my career, I was always fascinated with different prints. Now, I wonder if that line is supposed to be there. Doesn't that seem off? See how there's that line here? I don't know. It's weird. It's like the foil should have been lined up with the side. I don't know about that. It's a little odd, but cool card. Baker Mayfield, Kyle Pitts, and DeAndre Hawkins. So I guess it's supposed to be like that because those all are like that too. So I guess it's just the style. All right. Well, that will do it for this rip of Donruss Elite. I like these cards. I didn't think I would. I hesitated buying them, but I really like them. And it kind of helped that I got a CJ Disco in the last rip, along with a Will Levis, a numbered card. I think I'm going to end up buying more of these. They're only $27. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know what card was your favorite out of this rip. And I think I can answer that the last rip, the first rip of the 2 boxes was better than this one. We got a lot of doubles in the parallel cards, which is a little odd. But I appreciate you guys watching. And I guess I have a bunch more to rip. So, stay tuned. And maybe we'll share and learn something together.